Alright, this is day 3 on the Colorado Trail. It's almost 8 a.m. so a little bit of a later start today, which is not ideal because I still have about 8 miles of a water carry and only 2 liters of water left. But I'm starting to feel the elevation, the altitude. I'm pretty puffy. I don't know if I'm still is. Yeah. Which is a sign of altitude sickness. It's not. Yesterday I had a headache. It's not bad that I have to stop, but enough that I should stop or go down. I've had that in the past, but it's just, I just feel tired, extra tired. I have a little climb this morning. Well, little. It should take me about 2 hours, and then we're going to be set at about an equal level of elevation. So I think that between sleeping tonight, last night, and then tonight, I should be a bit better. But yeah, it's already very warm. I have some tree cover, and then I will be exposed for another time. So we'll see. We're in again for not an easy day. Again, the next water source is in 8 miles from now. I would love to be there before it gets too warm. So that would mean hopefully 12:30, and then I can take a break there. But seeing how slow I was yesterday afternoon, I have no idea. So we shall see. Oh, I forgot to tell you yesterday that I had my first snake encounter, which was very scary to me. I know it's part of that trail. I know it's part of being in the wilderness, but I have a snake phobia, and I guess I did see one 2 years ago on the Colorado Trail, but it wasn't as close to me as it was yesterday. The tail touched my paw yesterday, so I did not see it at all until I heard panic movement from the side of my paw, and then I looked, and it was a snake trying to escape, but sliding on the gravel and sliding towards me as it was trying to escape. And it just scared me a lot. I yelled, I ran, and then I had to really focus to not have a complete meltdown. What also really surprised me is that it was green. most probably a garden. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a dangerous snake. It's just that I've got a phobia, so logic, it just is not happening when it comes to insects. But yeah, I expected to see oh, how are they called? The brown ones that make sounds with their tails. I forgot now. So I expected to see those, which I still have not, but we're not out of the woods yet. And I sort of expected to see them across the trail, taking sunbathing. And yeah, the one that I encountered yesterday was green and was on the side of the trail and was like under bushes, which were green as well, which meant that it was just so hard to spot. And then for the rest, so that happened probably around 2. And then for the rest of the afternoon, I was just like so worried that I encountered other, that it was not fun. I had a very hard time like looking up from the trail because I was just so scared. I'd step on one or near one, and yeah, and maybe that one wouldn't be like a non-venomous one. But anyway, so now we're back again in the same type of terrain. So I know I might encounter others. It's again very hot. So today will be, I guess, a snake alert day. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure that yesterday I heard bears, more than one, as I was at camp, but couldn't see them, and they didn't get into my food, so that's good. Yeah, I'm already warm. I really have to be careful with that water today. I'm very glad I stopped yesterday where I did, because the ascent would have been way too brutal for me. It's been hard already this morning, but at least I've got a good night's sleep. Yesterday I would have put myself in extreme danger had I tried. There is also no campsite around. It's been about 1 hour I'm walking now. Haven't seen any possible spots to put a tent. I'm really glad I stopped when I did yesterday. It was much safer. Yeah. And the view we've got is a bit of mountain view on the side, mostly trees. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is the type of ascent I've had to do. It doesn't really show on camera how vertical that is. But I can see snow. I made it to about 7,700 feet or 2,400 meters. And I'm going to stay around around that elevation for the next 3 to 4 days, 2 to 3 days. Look at the snow. So hopefully with that, my body will have enough time to adapt to the elevation. Yeah, and I'm about, I think, 4 miles to the next water source, and I have about 1.5 liters. I should be okay. Also, I said 8 miles earlier. When I left camp, it was actually 6. Yeah, for now I'm enjoying mountain view and I'll have a snack. It's been 2 hours that I've left camp, and then we'll start again. There is a fire. I'm not sure if it's a controlled fire or wildflower fire. But I don't have enough water to walk back towards the river. And the fire station where I was supposed to get my next water is 2 miles away. So I'm just going to follow the plan, go there, and ask the fireman about this smoke and if it's safe to continue or not. there is a city near the fire station where I'm sure one of the fire person could drive me, so that would be fine. I just need to make it to the fire station. And that's, I don't know, probably about 1 hour to 1 hour and a half walk. So I keep you posted. It doesn't look like the fire is getting worse, it just looks like smoke. It's been like that for at least 1 hour already. But better as the fireman. I did stop at the fire station, got water, rested, cooled down, and I chatted with a guy from the forest services, and he showed me that one part of the trail is indeed in this controlled fire area. So I'm on a service road right now to then join back to the trail a little bit later. Yeah, it's so hot. Well, that was a fail. The trail that I was supposed to take got smoked out as well, and there were forest service people there who told me to not take it. So now I'm on the road, service road still, and I have, I think, about 3 miles on that road. I don't have a lot of water. I just wasted about 2 liters. The forest service person gave me 2 liters, put in my bladder, and then it opened up when I put it in my backpack and flew out. So I have about maybe 2 liters and a half with me for 3 miles up to the trail, and then I don't know how long up to a water source. But she said that I might also pass a creek on my way, that I will pass a creek, but that it might be accessible for me to fill up, but it's not sure. So I guess we'll see. I'm on the road again and I'm super exposed and super hot, and yeah, it's not fun. Apart from seeing that fire, which I had never seen before, like a controlled forest fire, so that was cool. Yeah. Alright, I found the side trail that leads to the Colorado Trail, so I'm on there, and then we'll be back on the Colorado Trail. And then the first mission is to find water, and the second will be to find a spot for my tent. It is 5:30. I have time for before the sunset. I also have time to do more miles, but I don't want to. I just want to find water and find my spot for the tent, and then settle and make dinner and like set everything up for bear prevention, which I feel takes time because it's not just your food, it's also any scented products you have. So that means my first aid kit, stuff like this, toothpaste that need to be stored away and bear proof as much as possible. And then I'd like to just relax. The good thing about this heat, which I have never had before, is that when I arrive at camp, I can just hang out and enjoy the camp and rest outside, enjoy the sun, eat outside of my tent, all of that. The last time I did the other half of the Colorado Trail, because it rained almost every single day, I just had to like jump in my tent every time I would like put it up. And last year when I did Lapland, I was above the Arctic Circle, and even though it was summer, it was quite cold. And so same, I would just get into my tent to warm up. So it's actually very nice to be able to enjoy the nature and rest outside the tent this time. Right now I have to go up again and I will meet with the Colorado Trail very soon, I hope. And then, as I said, water and campsite. Wish me luck.